Welcome back to 13 Weeks to Mindfulness by True Path. This is a 13-week series that teaches you, first of all, what mindfulness is, and then takes you all the way into week 13. And hopefully by that time, you start to become organically mindful, making mindfulness a habit in your everyday life. And when that happens, it is an amazing thing. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is basically, it's the art of paying attention on purpose. So we live our lives a lot of times in the past and in the future. And where you want to live is right here in the present, which is hard to do a lot of times because our mind is going to wander. It's about being able to, once it wanders, bring it back to the present and focus in. So why is mindfulness so important? I've said, we exercise our bodies. A lot of us, most of us do, we care about our bodies and our physical, which is great. But very few of us actually exercise our minds. And that's what mindfulness is. You're actually exercising your brain. I'm going to show you here. This is basically what happens when you are practicing mindfulness. So the gray matter, it decreases the gray matter in the not so good stuff, and it increases the gray matter in the good stuff. And the gray matter is, like it says, the outermost layer of the brain, and it's responsible for the higher, functions of what we do, our language, information processing, all that kind of good stuff. So when you practice mindfulness, you're increasing the gray matter, and it also decreases the gray matter with the not so good stuff. That was in an 8-week study. Like I said, this is a 13-week series, and the reason I set that was because I know for me, once I became organically mindful, life just changed. I believe 13 weeks, if you do this every single day, you can attain that. So what are some of the benefits of mindfulness? Increased mood, memory, focus, you decrease the anxiety. There's so many benefits. These are just a few here. Obviously, great emotional intelligence. There's a whole volume that goes into that. So the benefits are awesome. This week this is week 3, and we are doing taste. Okay, this is going to be, last week we did breathing. And if you didn't tune into that or see that or practice it, go back, because breathing is an amazing thing. I talk about a bunch of different stuff, including the fact that we exhale 70% of the toxins in our body, which is insane. So this week we're doing taste. And as I'm talking, I'm going to have links on the bottom like normal of each of these videos. I'm not sure where you're viewing this at, but I'll have links that kind of have articles and supporting and different exercises and all that kind of stuff. And you can go to truepathplanner.com/13, and that'll have all 13 weeks of the mindfulness series. So anyway, so this week, taste. I'm just going to read this if you can't read it. It says, each day, pick something you are about to eat or drink and pay attention to the taste of it. Maybe something at breakfast, lunch, or a cup of coffee. Focusing in on the taste will bring a whole new awareness and enjoyment to the things that we eat and drink. And this is an interesting one. I did this. I really focused in on this for about 14, 15 days, about a month ago, and it was fascinating because I just shovel food in my face, and we live in such a fast-paced world that we eat on the go, and we don't really think about it. And I even know, growing up, I never really paid attention to, obviously if you're eating something that's amazing, yeah, that's when you pay attention to it. But for most things, we just kind of shovel it in our face and get done with it. And so during those 14 to 15 days, I remember one specifically, a bowl of chili I was eating, and I was like, this is the most amazing bowl. I was mindfully paying attention to each bite, each spoonful that I'd put in. And it was a can of Hormel chili with beans. And it was just a simple can, but it was an amazing bowl of chili. So if you can do this one time every day, pick something, whether that's it could be a cup of coffee in the morning. It could be, your lunch, dinner, whatever it is. And if you want to schedule it over here, I know the last couple of weeks we did the phone with the alarm. You can do that again. Because here's the thing. You're like, oh yeah, I'll be mindful of something I eat. It's probably not going to happen. Our brain is naturally going to do what we normally do, which is normally just shove our food in our face, and you're not going to think about it until after you've eaten it. So remind yourself, whether that's a Post-it note on the fridge, on a lunch that you have, or even an alarm on your phone. If you're going to say lunch at the same time every day, just put a little alarm on your phone just to alert you, let you know. And that will help you get through the week. And it's 7 days. And so once each day, you don't have to do it for every single meal. If you do, that's amazing. But once a day, just pick something. And in True Path, each day, right here, today, I will be mindfully put taste and, whatever it may be, if you already know. If not, just put the taste and the alarm or whatever it is. So that's this week, is taste. And I promise you, it'll be, you'll taste some ordinary things that actually taste amazing. Also, it's going to slow you down, which is going to help with the, digestion, along with the enhancing the taste. So again, if you are not viewing this, go on truepathplanner.com/13. That's where all 13 weeks of this series is going to be, along with the links on the bottom of different things. So good luck this week. Enjoy your food, and I will talk to you next week.